Yeah, I knew. That's very true. You know, I knew. Yeah, I grew. I grew pretty early. You know, I hit my growth spurt in like 7th grade. I got to be like 6'2" or so, and then I kept going. By my freshman year, I was like 6'4", and I was always like pretty. You know, I was never like really that skinny. You know, it wasn't like Patrick was so tall but so much skinnier than me. I never really was like that. I kind of like grew proportionally. Unfortunately for him, he didn't. But yeah, you know, so that's kind of been. And then I stayed at this, you know, this height.
So you think 6 feet you're playing college basketball if you're 6 feet tall?
I think it would be a completely different game.
Sure.
I think it's tough to say. I mean, like I said, I've always kind of been taller. You know, like I mean, I think it's very hard to say, but.
Well, you grew, but your playing style didn't change. It's not like you went from being a guard to a forward.
No, that's true. I mean, I always was a guard, but I mean, you know, like but then a lot of it helped too, like the role I played on my high school teams. You know, all being able to, because in 7th, 8th grade, I wasn't. Like that's when I hit my spurt, but I wasn't like really that coordinated. Like I was pretty slow, kind of like my little brother Jack now. He's like 6'3", in 7th grade. He's huge, but he can't he's not grown into his body yet. So that's kind of how I was. You know, I was the same way. So you know that stuff kind of happens, but you gotta work through it and play on the role that you can, and that's kind of what I did. Even though I was slow and affected by that, eventually my body caught up, and I was able to I got better. I'm obviously not the fastest, I'm not Joe T, but you know I'm fine.
So is your style? Did you ever watch tape of your dad?
I have seen a little bit.
Are you guys similar at all? He was a pass first guard.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, he was flashy, pass first, and I would say like we are similar to an extent. It's also, I mean, it's a different era.
Sure.
But no, I definitely think that you're on par in saying that. You know, he pass first, me most pass first, and you know we both have a little bit of behind the back passes, stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, it seems like coaches' sons, or I guess daughters, have to either be really good or they're like mascots at the end of the bench. There's no room for in between. You know. I mean, Izzo's kid's beloved.
Yeah.
Do you feel that? I mean, do you feel that it's like I have to be better than normal?
No, there's definitely double standard. There is, and anyone that says there's not they're just wrong. There's, you're right. You do see there's a lot of coaches' kids who just are on the team and they love it, but the coaches' kids that play. You think of like ones that stand out. Doug McDermott would be like one that stands out. He was so good, and they love him. But then there's kids that are in the middle, and it's harder because people, there's always the thing. Okay, he's only playing because his dad's the coach. Well, okay, it's the Big Ten. Like that's not a thing anymore. That's a thing in 3rd grade basketball, but that's not a thing when you're trying to win real games. So like that argument is beat. I mean, like, so when it comes down to it, like the coach, he's coached for 40 years. He's going to do what he thinks is best to win. He's not out here trying to benefit anyone other than the team as a whole, because he knows that even if I'm not playing a ton, I'll still be happy if we win. I'm as affected as a fan like that, worships this team, loves him the way when we lose. It's not like it's like I'm hurt as a player, but I'm also hurt that, when I was growing up, it's the same feeling when we lose a game. It's like, I didn't want to do anything, and that's kind of how I am. So it's like, if we win and I play bad, I'm happy. If we lose and I play good, I'm pissed. It doesn't matter. So, I think that kind of is the thing with it.
Are people, general public, people not inside